I remember you coming to me, and you were very emotional, and you said, I just didn't know. And basically what you were saying is I was in the picture too soon.
I was in the picture.
And you apologized for that.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith and Sheree Zampino are getting candid about their friendship and blended family.
As some of you may know, Sheree is Trey's mother and was once the wife of Will, and we have developed a really nice sisterhood. Yes. But it hasn't been easy along the way.
Yeah, it was a lot.
In a new episode of Red Table Talk, the 51-year-old actress was joined by her husband Will Smith's ex-wife and her stepson Trey Smith's mother to talk about how their relationship has evolved over the years.
Sometimes we did have to fake it to make it.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I have been in this process
since we were babies.
Since we were babies. Yeah, trying to have a blended family and not really having a blueprint of that. Like, we really had to figure it out along the way. For me, it really was just about maturity. Just not understanding the marital dynamic. Like, okay, well, if divorce papers are sent and people are over it, then this is done. It's like, oh, guess what? It ain't never done.
We just getting started.
Right, exactly.
We just getting started.
So that was my biggest misconception, and that this woman is a part of this family.
Right. Yeah.
Right. It's like not only taking on Trey, but Sheree was coming along too. As part of the package.
Yeah, exactly. And I think too, when we started to blend, you weren't a mom, you didn't know what it was like to be a wife, to be connected.
Jada went on to share a story how she, quote, really crossed the line at the beginning when it came to Will and Sheree's son. But Sheree also gave her side of that story.
I'm imagining it definitely took some forgiveness on your part, because I can remember some times that I really crossed the line. There was one time I think Trey had a play date, and he had misbehaved. And I was like, we gotta sit down, we gotta talk about this. Trey can't be behaving this way, and you were like...
Let me set it up. Let me give you my version. I literally walked in the house just to drop him off.
Right.
And as soon as I walked in, Jada was like, listen, we gotta talk about his behavior, I was like, go get his daddy, please.
Yeah.
Why are you talking about what happens at my house?
Right.
Over here.
Oh, it didn't even happen at your house.
No, his behavior was at my house. What? Exactly.
Oh my goodness. See, it was just a lot of intertwining, and it got really kind of messy.
Intertwining and out of orderness.
Yes, it did. There was a lot of that. Everybody.
To quote the creator of Red Table, that part. Yeah, it was out of line.
Yeah.
But you didn't mean any harm. You were like, listen, we got to get him right.
Right.
The now friends and family then went on to share another story about a time when Sheree crossed a line that she probably should have stayed behind.
One time, you came in the house and you went into the master bedroom. You just looked around. Yes. You looked around, you marched into the master bedroom, and you wanted to see what was going on. Like how it was decorated and all that. You marched back there and you were like, oh, okay. I just want to see,
Well, that's out of line.
What? It was early on, and I think you were just trying to like...
What?
I just need you to know who Queen Bee is around here, okay? So I'm gonna come... Yes. And I'm gonna come up in here.
Shameful.
And look all through here. And I was like,
Okay,
I couldn't say nothing. She marched all up in that house, like, marched right into that master bedroom, and I was like, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
Was that the house I picked out?
That was the house you picked out. And that's what I knew too. I was like, well, damn, she done picked the house out. I can't say nothing. And we were both very fiery.
Yes. Both of you were.
At the end of the day, Sheree revealed she was just happy with how Jada treated her son, and they have now each recognized that they could have done differently when dealing with each other back then.
Coming into this, doing the blended thing, my only requirement was that you treated my son well.
Yeah.
You did that. Yeah. And your heart was always right towards him, wanting the best for him.
Yeah. When I look back at how much was put on us and how much was put on you, because we were so young and it was so public and it was so fresh, it was like you really didn't even have time to adjust.
That's the thing.
You had no time.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that because, it's like a boyfriend. It's
Right.
like,
Man.
well, if you're done with a joker, you're done.
You done.
But that's not how marriage works.
Will and Sheree tied the knot in 1992, and their son Trey was born later that year. 3 years later, in 1995, the couple divorced. Will went on to marry Jada in 1997 and have been together ever since. The couple also shared 2 children together, 24-year-old Jaden and 21-year-old Willow. Jada's Red Table Talk with Sheree comes just weeks after she announced her tell-all memoir will be released in 2023. According to a press release, the book will detail her, quote, complicated marriage to Will, her friendship with Tupac, and being a mother.